I know I showed you guys the little alcohol stove that I made a while back. Today I'm going to do a quick demo and show you how we can boil some water with it. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is fill up the stove. Now I've been burning this, testing it out a little bit today, and I have my pot up here, but I'm going to open up my grips here. There we go. And I have some water in the pot. We're going to say I'm out in the middle of nowhere and I want to make myself some coffee. I'm going to lift this up too so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to take my alcohol, fill it up in my stove. A little extra. And I'm going to light it. I'm going to light it off camera because for some reason this alcohol is being picky about lighting. Not yet. There we go. Alright, I think that's lit. Let me take a look in here and see. Yeah, it is. Okay. And as this goes, I'm going to bring it down. Now, it'll take a few minutes for it to come out of the jets, although it's already been warmed. So, I'm going to come back and I'm going to get you a different shot so you can actually see it coming out of the jets. Alright, so, as you can see there, we've got it coming out of the little jets of the alcohol stove that I made. Eventually, I'll do a video on that, making one of those. I made this quite a while ago, way before I did YouTube videos, so I never really got into doing the whole how-to on the video that I posted previous. But as you can see, that's a little warm, but that's the stove. Put it back in there now. This here is a fold-flat little eco stove. It folds up flat. It has little flanges on the side that snap together. You can even close this. You can put this up and close the front. Or you can just pop it open and let it go. This is originally for use with a sterno canister. However, we're doing this kind of a little more rustic and with a little bit more fire because the sterno is not going to boil water all that well. And I'm going to show you today how it works. So what I have set up here is just this little eco stove. You can buy them a lot lighter than this one. This one was a Walmart deal. It's fairly heavy for the cheap aluminum that it is. But you can probably buy some that are a little bit lighter. This is a new pot I bought for my bug out bag. In fact, it's the first time I'm using it. I tried it with a pan in the house before. And that's how I'm doing it today. So as you can see, we got a decent fire going on under there. And let's see if the water's starting to get warm. Not hot by any means. But I'll come back in a little bit and we'll show you it when it's boiling. Alright, we're back and we got boiling. Not rolling, raging boil, but it's definitely boiling. Let me see if I have my thermometer in here. This is a thermometer I use for my parkerizing tank, so I definitely wouldn't be drinking this water now. Let's see where we're at. Blowing past 140. 150, 160, 170, up to 180, about 185, if you can see that. It's kind of fogged up. No, 189. It's almost 190. So there you go. Let me move the tripod over the top here so you can see this. That's a pretty good rolling boil. From an alcohol stove and a little eco stove holder. But I mean, you could build something to hold the little alcohol stove in there. It doesn't have to be what I've used. But just goes to show you that with a little tiny alcohol stove like that, you can boil water. And as you can see, let me get the tongs for that because they're kind of warm there. Ooh, let's do this without killing ourselves. There we go. There you go, rolling boil off a little tiny alcohol stove underneath. So it is possible to boil water with it. And thanks for watching. Just give you some alternatives when you're backpacking, camping, for your bug out gear, for whatever you may need. That's a neat little way to have a stove. We'll talk to you guys soon.